guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm finding it like really hard to believe that we are heading into the final week of August. Yeah, I still don't know where this year went to, and it's been like really crazy at work, seeing that I work for the local public school, and we are just trying our best to get everything situated here. So I don't know. I was just really feeling the Wild Styled book. And yeah, I even kind of like did my nails to kind of match it. So I kind of have like those little tans and corally colors, and I'm digging it. So, okay, let's see here. I love these two stickers. So I'm going to go ahead and pull them out. And I'm digging that rose gold. I may be using those to-do list just because I've kind of gotten behind in my to-do list, and like I am seriously behind in everything. Like this new transfer has just been it's just been horrible. It's so stressful, and it's like sucking the life out of like my normal life. So yeah, I'm gonna try to incorporate these boxes and some to-do list, and ooh, I love that. I may be coming back to that. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best to try to like get organized again, I guess. So here's to it. And okay, so now okay, I know I want like that peachy color, because that peachy color does go very well with like the top dates at the top of the page. But like I don't know, I feel like I want to mix it up with something, and maybe like what's in that top three. So like a tan and black. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just yank these out, see what it is that I see. I'm digging that one too. So yeah, I may be dragging out some of that tan and black. So okay, I want to use those too. I find these stickers to be gorgeous. And you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and take this guy out as well. And that may be it for like all the peachy colors. Definitely, I'm loving those quotes. And you know what? That's it. That's the end right there. So I do want some of those dots, because I don't know, I don't really have any washi that has like leopard spots in it. I guess I should. So, okay, let's see here. Those have the actual gold in them. I mean, they're gorgeous, but they're not really like what I'm looking for today. So I'm just going to flip those two up. And let's see what we got going on. How do I want to start with this? I feel like it's been a long time since I've done a layout like this. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I've been blocking lately. So, I feel like it's time to try something new. So, maybe use this in the corners, but instead of doing the outside corners like I normally do, I'm thinking yeah, this center row right here, I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and focus on that. So, I guess the only way to really start is just to do it, right? So let's go ahead and take this sticker. I'm going to cut it diagonally, just because, I don't know, I feel like I get more use out of my stickers if I do this. I'm a weirdo, I know. So, alright, let's go ahead and get this one put here. And we're going to put this one on this end. So now it's going to kind of draw your attention in towards that center row. And you know, since I am doing something different here, let's try this out. So these stickers are sized for the classic planner. And as you can see, I have the big size planner. So they are not cut to fit evenly with my boxes. So instead of actually worrying about making it work, I think I'm just going to go ahead and just, well, here, I'll show you. Okay, so I got it coming in from that side up on the bottom row. Now I'm going to do the same thing here on the top row, but as you can see, like it doesn't fully make its way across. And okay, so that is a little crooked. So let's go ahead and straighten this up here. And I think I want to keep some of that pink there up on the top. Now, granted, I am going to cover it up with another shade of pink, but I'm going to need that because I don't know if that washi's see-through or not. So I am going to need that space. So, okay, so that one's done. And, alright, so now I want to do the same thing on the inside, but we're going to go on the reverse edges. So, okay, we're going to have this one going here, going in this direction. And I'm going to take this one and put him over here. So I'm kind of like spreading those dots across my page just because these really are the only dots that I have. I mean, I got polka dots, but they're not leopard dots. So, alright, so I mean, that's really different compared to what I'm used to seeing. But you know what? Sometimes it's better to do different things. So, okay, here's that pink that I was telling you about. And let's find out if this is ooh, this is definitely different. Kind of has like a plastic feel to it. It's kind of weird. It doesn't feel like a normal washi. But you know what? Hey, I'm digging it. It is super bright. It is so bright and colorful. Like it's darker than what I thought it was. But you know what? I'm going to go with it. So, okay, let's see here. We got that going across the top. I want to do the same thing here down on the bottom. Now, you may notice that I'm going on the outside of the boxes here, and that's because I don't want to cover up my leopard spots down below. But it's okay, I got enough room, and you'll still be able to read that wonderful quote at the bottom of the page. Because, I mean, let's face it, it's actually more truer than ever now where I'm located. Another day is another chance to shine. So, yeah, that's definitely going to remind me that, you know, take it one day at a time. And, okay, so here, these, okay, I love these. I do. I do. I don't know what it is, but, and yeah, that looks crooked as heck too. So, is it the washi? Is the washi the crooked thing, or is it my sticker? So, okay, let's see here. We're going to correct the washi here first and see which one it's probably both. But, yeah, no, I'm infatuated with these focus and goals stickers. And I've wanted them for a wellness layout, and I've just never actually gotten around to making a wellness layout with this theme. Why I've waited so long, I don't know. So, okay, let's see here. We're going to try to straighten this up. So I think that's a fun way of looking at Wednesday. So at least I'm going to be like, okay, this is the focus for the day. Please do not freak out and quit and hand in your keys. Okay, so should I just go ahead and put the other one on? Okay, so let's see here. We're going to work with this double box first. And in one way, I kind of like that overlapping the spots. And then I'm kind of digging this, but then I feel like I'm going to need something to go on those other dots there right next to it. So, you know what? I think you're going to be like my weekend plans. I think that's what I'm going to use that box for. But I want to see what my like full look is going to look like here with the washi. So I'm going to go ahead and just continue with the washi before I put any more stickers down. Just because I don't know why. Well, then again, okay, it's not that I don't. There's sometimes I like to overlap my washi. There's other times that I do not. And today is one of those days of where I do not want to overlap my washi. It must be like some weird internal need for like structure. So, yeah. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna repeat the same thing here down below. I mean, I've been doing this in my social planner, and I love the look of it. So, you know what? Let's try it in the big planner. Let's see what happens. Since, you know, the bottom of that isn't really matching. It's like in one way I like it, and another way it looks weird to me. So I think it's something that's just going to have to grow on me. So, yeah, we're going to try to bring in that balance and evenness of the pages with this skinny washi instead. And of course, you know, it adds some shine. You can't go wrong with rose gold. It's super beautiful and elegant looking. So, alright, so I got that on. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and throw in some of this black. And I know it's stripes, and then I got dots, but hey, you know what? We're going wild, right? We're just going to mix it all. And okay, I'm just going to continue with this page. I'm just going to keep going here. And I love how I try so hard to find stickers that actually match like the color of my planner layout, but for some reason each time I cover it up with the washi. Why do I continue to do that? But hey, whatever. I love the way that it is looking. And it actually, like, it accentuates that rose gold really well. Like, it makes it pop even more. So, yeah. Alright. So, now I am all washi done. So, there is no more washi. So, now it's time to play with this big sticker again. Where am I going to put this guy? And, yeah, see, I keep coming back to this. So, like I said, that's got to be my weekend plans. Like, that's going to be, like, fun things that I'm going to list down. And hopefully it gets me through the work week. And I am digging how that one looks up on top. So I'm just going to do the same thing here. So that's my Friday goals. Friday, stay at work. Don't hand in your keys or quit. And yes, guys, it's that bad, okay? Like, it is... God, whenever... Like, I understand, like, work is work, right? But you should be at least, like, comfortable for like your sanity and your safety when you're at work, and I'm just saying it hasn't been. It's been rough. And like, I'm really hoping that I'm not overdoing these to-do lists, but again, like I've stated earlier, I feel really behind in what it is I'm supposed to be doing, so I'm just gonna make like some like 2 major to-do lists. And one's going to be for the first half of the week, and the second is going to be for the second half. And then, like, you know, as I check them off, I'm just going to proceed with them in that way. So now, I'm starting to feel like I got enough of that peach on here, so I'm going to start incorporating some of this black and tan. So I'm digging that one, and then this one, it's the same color scheme, but the colors are reversed, and I kind of like it because it, like, I don't know, here, it like helps draw your attention in towards the center of the page. And you know what, I'm maybe coming back to that grateful sticker. I'm not quite sure of where I want to put it yet. So, okay, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and trim... Oh, hello there, Mr. Bert. And oh my god, I just smacked the camera. Oh, Bert. Why? So, yeah, here we go. Planning interruption number 1. So, let's see if we can nudge him. Okay, so now I got him off there. Okay, so, like I said, with this washi, I'm going to trim it into little chunks, and what I'm going to do with these chunks is this is going to help me keep track of what I want to leave empty. So those are going to be like blank spaces for that day, so that if I need to like change my plans or add like a fun moment of the day, or even if it's something that upset me or made me very angry, it's going to leave a blank area for me to kind of doodle and just incorporate it into the planner layout. So, let's see here. Let's see if we got any more boxes that I can add in here. And oh my god, I'm loving that one. Capable, fierce, and resilient. Yeah, I think I'm definitely coming back to that. I know I say that for like every sticker that I flip through, right? Can't help it though, like this book is super gorgeous, and I love the quotes that are in it, and the color scheme is just it's just lovely. So now I'm wondering, like, do I want another double box to put down on Monday and Tuesday? And I mean, it would help balance the page out, but then another way, I feel like I'm losing room to like actually plan. So maybe, okay, see, like Tuesday is completely bare. So what am I going to put into there? And okay, so should I block that off or should I put something into it? Decisions. And okay, so let's see. I'm just going to keep moving forward. I'm going to try not to like overthink it because I feel like I'm starting to hit planner block. And planner block is not good. Okay, so, like, in one way I want to use those hexagons too, because, I mean, they're super cute, and, like, look at these. Like, these are adorable, and I love the sayings on them, but I'm not quite sure if they're going to fit in with what I need, and you know what? After looking at these, I'm realizing that Tuesday is the launch of Stephanie's book. So, I do need to mark down on Tuesday that her book is released, and I believe I should have my copy by Thursday. I'm hoping to have it, you know, because the USPS is not really functional at the moment. So let's see here. Is there another box that I would be better to use? And I'm thinking not, so I'm just going to go ahead. Thinking I'm just going to put this guy here because those two top rows, I mean, they're getting really busy and there's nothing on this bottom row yet. And okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put him here, and I'm going to grab this to do because, like, I'm pretty sure for, like, all the products that are released, like, I don't think I need anything from it, but I am going to check it out just in case, because I think I have enough note paper. I think I'm just going to, like, do my own thing to follow along with the book. So, you know what? Yeah, we're just going to put that there. So that is for Steph's book. So I'm going to move this. This is going to be the naked spot in my planner now. And, okay, so that's going to be the naked spot now. And, okay, so that means I need to add a box. So, let's see here. How am I going to do this? And do I want one of those top threes? Like, I keep coming back to them, and, like, I'm digging that one, but I don't feel like it's actually going to go with it now since I used similar boxes in my corners. And, okay, I'm reaching planner block again. Oh, and, like, yeah, like, slapping the sticker page is gonna help. I'm like trying to rub it like a genie's bottle. I'm just like, maybe if I tap the sticker book 3 times, it will grant my wish. So, I think I'm gonna go with one of those pink boxes that I have out. And you know what? Let's see here. This is probably not wide enough. This is something that I did earlier in my social media planner because I couldn't find, like, all these boxes have like these weird like semi-cut, or I guess they're not cut, like semi-black lines going across the top, and they don't really make sense to me. So what I did is I took this rose gold washi and I covered up the parts of the sticker that I didn't want. And I don't know, like the rose gold kind of made it look like it was supposed to be like that. And I just kind of cut it at a diagonal with the sticker. So, okay, let's see here. Let's see if this actually resembles. So see how that is? And you know what? I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take this little heart banner. And maybe this is something that's, like, I already have, like, my business type thing, so, like, that's the focus on top. So maybe this is a fun thing that's going to happen on that day. You know, I'm kind of hoping, planning for fun. And you know what? Is that crooked? It's crooked. Like, why do I keep putting them on crooked today? I don't know what has gotten into me. Then again, it's been so long since I've planned, you know, with the whole new schedule. So, like, maybe that's what's gotten into me. This new work schedule just sucks. It does. It's just like, it's burning up a lot of my time, and I feel crammed and behind. And it's like really putting a damper on my creativity, and I don't like it. So I'm trying to get that fixed. So let's see here. What can I do for this page? I'm thinking that this one's pretty much taken care of. So let's work towards the end of the week. Okay, so I'm digging how that little heart banner looks. So maybe if I put that on this little pink box, and now I just need to find a buddy for that pink box. So let's flip through. And you know what? Maybe something that has like dots on it, or like maybe that tan and black color. So I know and there's that grateful sticker. Like I know I'm coming back for that. I just don't know where I'm going to put that thing yet, since it is a full box. Because I don't know, it is very important that I do focus on things that I am grateful for. It has been helping keep me sane a lot lately, so I know I keep track of it in my wellness planner, but I think, yeah, I'm definitely coming back to that. Oh, just like Bert's coming back to the planning table. And of course he lays right where I need to be. And oh yes, okay. So he may be leaving the table on his own devices. And you know what? I think that's the box that I was looking for. So now, okay, there's that tan striped one, and then there's one with dots. And I like the one with the dots because it does go with the dots, but then is it too much with the dots? So, you know, I think I'm going to take my chances with the striped one here. And let's see if I could kind of overlap with this pink one. And again, I think these are crooked. Like, why do I keep making these crooked? Like, seriously, like what is wrong with me today? So, okay, let's go ahead and put this pink thing over here. And we're going to lay the striped one down first. And, okay, let's go ahead and put this pink one here like this. All right, so it's kind of coming back to me. Like I said, like it's been a long time since I've done a planner layout like this. I don't know. I've been like staying in the boxes lately, so it feels really weird to be like crossing the borderlines at the moment. So, okay, so now it's getting tricky because like we're starting to get low on space. So where do we actually want to proceed with this? Do I want to leave more journaling room? Should I mark those down as like we don't touch those? Do I want to put one of those quote stickers in there? And okay, so let's see here. That row is completely done. I know that. This one right here, okay, I have a doodling one in the middle, so that means I need to find something that I can fit into that box that isn't going to look weird. And I'm digging that quote that may be coming back out. And then, okay, so there's that other one too, and I know I really like this, so I think I'm gonna put this on my sidebar, because I do gotta cover up that hand. Which, thankfully, this is the last week of August, and yeah, guys, like, look at this, like, oh my god, like, what has gotten into me? Like, that is, that is horrible, like, it's okay, we can do this. We can do this, and you know what? Okay, so yeah, at least I didn't cover up the calendar this time, but again, it is crooked. Like, am I crooked at the moment? Like, is this what Ben Franklin has done to me? Like, I don't know, maybe I need readjusted. And yeah, I just completely mutilated that sticker now, so okay, let's see here. We're gonna use the knife as a roller. We're just gonna kind of roll it out, smooth it out. And you know, that actually worked better than what I thought it would, so cool. Alright, so now I got that off to the sidebar. And okay, so now I just still need to find something that's gonna cover that top box in Tuesday. I thought this page was done. Apparently it is not, because that empty space is starting to bother me. So let's see here. I know I keep coming back to these top threes. And okay, I don't need down where I have all the to-do lists because that's kind of like overdoing it. Like you really don't have a need for the top threes if you have a to-do list. So, and I'm really digging that quote too. Like I love that quote. That's actually sticking with me this week because I really like, I know it says fill your heart with what's important and forget the rest, but to me right now, I'm translating that into focus on what's important to get the school year started and just forget the people who I now work with because they are just, they're like fun suckers or something. Like I don't know how to state it. Like they are so miserable that they want to make you miserable. So yeah. So much for having my lovely workforce, my work crew that I got to enjoy for the whole summer. I am no longer with them and I miss them. So I'm going to focus on the teachers and the actual educational staff and make sure that they have what they need to get this school year started. So yeah, I'm loving that quote and it is helping me cover up some of this extra space. So, okay. So now I need to focus on the very top row for Tuesday. And is it looking to be possibly the bottom row for Thursday? And there's those hexagons again. Like, I know I can do wonderful things with those, but to me, the shape just doesn't. I don't know. I don't like mixing shapes. Apparently, my kindergarten teacher must have, like, beat that into me or something. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do that trick with the washi again, like what I did earlier. Just to kind of, like, widen, or I guess not widen, like, make the height of this box a little bit taller. Because I don't want too much, like, dead white space whenever I do line this one up. So, let's see here. I'm going to kind of put that over the edge. I don't want it lining up, like, exactly. It's going to look weird to me if I do. And let's see here. We're going to add this little to-do sticker here. And we're going to put this here. Okay, so I kind of dig that. It's not like a full cluster, but, you know, it's a cluster enough. And if you hear things in the background, I apologize to that. That's my son. He's trying to get ready for his day. He has a shopping trip scheduled here, so he's going to be on his way out soon. So just so you know, it's, you know, the creepy sounds in the background. At least it's not Bert beating up one of his mice again, so, you know, could be worse. And, okay, so let's see here. I just have Tuesday. And, okay, so I'm kind of wanting to add some of that black and tan to this layout again. And, okay, so this is what I was meaning with the washi that I just did with the previous box, which why I didn't follow my own directions, I don't know. Like I said, I keep going into like a planner's block, but see, it looks funny if it's kind of just like lined up with the box. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut angles off of the hello today part, and then I'm gonna kind of slant it along the top edge of that box just so that it matches the rest of the stickers. And I don't know, it's more aesthetically pleasing to me. So, okay, now where do we want this at? So I think I'm going to go ahead and peel this one off. And I'm going to move it down just a hair. I know this is the major sticker. This is the sticker for Steph's release. So we do have to keep this one Tuesday. So I'm just going to move it down just a hair so I can add another box on for the bottom of Wednesday, so that I can cover up that dead space. I know, so many boxes. It's like once you start adding them, it's like it just doesn't stop. And okay, so this is the one that I was looking at earlier, and it is that beautiful rose gold. So that's going to help me spread some of that shimmy across the page. And, okay, I'm just doing it. I'm just gonna put it down. So there we go. Maybe that's my top 3 for the evening. And okay, so now I need a buddy box for the Hello Today box, and this pink one's just gonna do. And now I need to find one of those little heart banners again. So okay, and I gotta make sure I don't get distracted by any of these other stickers here, which is very easily done. I'm maybe coming back to these 2 for that sidebar. So, okay, let's see here. There's a to-do, and I already have a to-do on that day, so it would just seem weird if I had another one. So where are those little heart banners? Okay. Let's see here, guys. And okay, so I found one. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on that pink box just like I did for the one on Friday. And okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this one down first. And then we're going to take that Hello Today box that we made earlier, and we're just going to kind of overlap them there. So, all right, so I have all of that ready to go. I have journaling areas available on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday is pretty much filled up, but then I have empty space again for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And you know what? I'm thinking I might move that one on Saturday down on the bottom row, and I might incorporate one of those quote stickers on like where I have the empty space at now. And you know what? Here's that gratitude sticker, and I kept saying I was coming back to it, and you know what? I'm just gonna stop with that one. So there we go. So now I still have my empty space, and all I need to do now is focus on that sidebar, and then I think that we are almost done, guys. So let's go back to those, where are they at? And you know what? Yeah, here we go. Here's another little heart sticker. So I kind of dig how that looks, and it kind of helps balance it out. So now I got 2 on each page, and hey, things that you're grateful for, they, just warm your little heart. So why not? And okay, so now we're going to focus on that sidebar once again. I know I keep getting distracted. It's just there's a lot going on in the background. So I know I'm easily just... It's got to be the stress from the job. It has to be, because I don't feel like my best planner self right now. So I'm going to go with my gut feeling. And we're going to start with this. So this is the Okay, so I'm going to write down what it is that's irritating the living crap out of me right now. And we're going to just get it out. And now I'm going to write in what the actual plan is. What can I do to make it better, if it can be made better. And you know what? I think I'm just going to finish with one of these note to selves, to where I'm just going to remind myself to be kind, and that I'm not the one that is making these decisions, so technically I'm not the one that's in control. And of course, yeah, with this being the last sticker on the page, it is crooked. So apparently that's the theme for this week, is that everything I put on this page is crooked. So, okay, let's go ahead and remove this extra washi here. And I think once we get this removed, then I'm going to clean up the area here real quick, and we're going to grab the planner book. So, okay, let's see here. We got that. Get that out of the way. I'm going to put those back in the cup. And where is my planner? Here's my planner. And see how super cute that turned out. I am in love with this layout. And just to give you a glimpse, that's what I mean by keeping the empty space. It gives me a chance to doodle or throw in some decorative stickers. And it does it. Actually kind of makes me happy about the day. So that is why I'm leaving all of that space. And as you can see, everything on this page came from the Wild Styled book, and then I just used some of this wonderful, beautiful washi. So I just want to close out by saying thank you so much for watching, guys. I do greatly appreciate it, and please remember to subscribe.